Hello and welcome to today's fire weather briefing, Thursday, June 14th. My name is Leanne and I'll be walking you through the very soggy week we have ahead of us. So the least soggy days ahead are today and tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, June 14th and 15th. And so this afternoon we're actually expecting to see some precipitation pop up across the northwest Montana zones and a few isolated thunder showers in there as well. But for the most part, most other places shouldn't see too much action today. That changes a little bit for Friday. The northwest will see continued showers and isolated thunderstorms, as well as a few more popping up across the southwest area of Montana. The thing with this is that they're going to be real spotty. So erratic winds if you're underneath the thunderstorm, bursts of heavier rainfall if you're underneath the thunderstorm. Otherwise, you should have a fairly decent day. That being said, though, humidities will be on the increase, and that will have to do with what we're expecting this weekend through next week, which is this. This animation shows a closed low-pressure system, which you can see wobbling over northern Nevada for most of this animation. It sinks down through Oregon and hangs out around Nevada for at least through the middle to latter part of next week. So anytime we have a closed low that is cut off from the general flow like this, it just sits and wobbles across the area, bringing daily precipitation to a number of places. We're expecting widespread precipitation, although there are areas in between here on certain days that will see more precipitation than others. But overall, this is all a moisture feed coming from way down in Mexico, Pacific Ocean. It's being wrapped up through Colorado into Wyoming and into us in our area in the northern Rockies. So with that kind of moisture feed, we are expecting prolonged periods of pretty stratiform rainfall. By the middle of next week, we could see some embedded thunderstorms with heavier convective type of showers, but for the most part, it's going to be cooler than normal, much wetter than normal, and with continued high RHs and periods of stronger winds. So it's not the greatest burn period ever, that's for sure. This graphic shows the estimated precipitation amounts through at least Sunday. So you can see here that even from now, Thursday, when I recorded this, through just Sunday, we're looking at upwards of an inch to even more along the divide and into central Montana and parts of eastern Montana. So, I mean, it's going to be quite a bit of rainfall. Most of it will fall on Saturday during this period here shown, but then we get continued rounds Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and if the extended models pan out, we may get a break, but I'll get into that in the next few slides. But I guess the main theme here is continued prolonged precipitation over a long period of time, and no real big breaks anywhere in there. That being said, will it be dry anywhere, even a little? Yes, perhaps. The greatest chance for a dry period during this time, and I'm talking like from tomorrow, Friday through the middle of next week, will be northwest Montana and the panhandle of Idaho. Most of this precipitation should wrap around the center of the low, again, which is pictured here over northern Nevada. It'll wrap the precipitation around mostly from along the divide, along I-90 and points south. If this low wobbles to the north or to the south, we could see even drier conditions or even wetter conditions depending. So this is going to be a wet pattern, but there may be breaks in there for people for you guys in northwest Montana. But we'll see depending on whether this low shifts here or there. So I just wanted to give a glimmer of hope to somebody. Is there any glimmer of hope beyond this? There is. The 8 to 14 day probability outlook, this is covering June 21st through June 27th, does show temperatures remaining above normal, so that's good, and precipitation is below normal. We are taking this with a grain of salt, though, because in a pattern with a closed low, they're real slow, They're not real in a hurry to get out of the area, and there isn't a whole lot to push it out of the area. So while this is the long-term trend, it may be cut short, depending on how fast that low moves out of the area. So, June 21st through 27th overall should be drier and warmer, but I guess what I'm saying is June 21st and 22nd, the 23rd, those may still be wet. I guess that's the easiest way I can put it. Overall, a wet pattern, not too many breaks in the wetness. So we will have more updates on this and any changes to come on Sunday, June 17th. But in the meantime, if you guys have any questions at all, we're always here, so give us a call. Thank you.